What it do? What it do? What it do? Hey, 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 hey. We in the stew, baby. It is Wednesday. We are in the stew. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? How y'all doing? Hump day. What it do Wednesday? Well, y'all know how we start this thing off. We always start off with prayers for everybody that got something going on, that's going through something, that lost somebody mentally, physically, emotionally, financially, any way you call it. Just this week, I want to send a special shout out to Pooh Dudley's family. I am truly sorry for the loss of your father, brother, uncle, nephew, all of that. I truly am sending my prayers and condolences to the Dudley and McGraw family and praying that you all get through this tragic loss. Services for him, if you knew him. This is a heck of a loss for the entire city. Everybody loved Pooh Dudley, and I truly mean everybody. So with that being said, prayers for the family that lost a family icon, and prayers that everybody gets through his services coming up Friday. And again, truly sorry for the loss and the tragic events of his demise. Hope everybody can just make it through it, honestly. Also praying for anybody else that may have lost someone, that may be going through some like people, you really don't know what people be going through in today's climate, because it's a lot going on and folks are dying left and right. So with that being said, just make sure y'all say some original and good prayers for folks that got stuff going on, because we want to make sure that people know that there are other people out there thinking about them, praying that everything works out for them, in all honesty, right? Right. So with that being said, amen. Oh, wait, before we say that amen, we also praying for the ones behind the wall. Let's not forget about our brothers and sisters that's locked up behind the wall, because at the end of the day, whatever they may have done to put them there, it be real hectic. So they need our prayers also. Let's pray that they make it out safely and with changed minds and hearts, right? Right. So today's amen. Today's a special show, but before I get into my special show, well, all of my special guests, I got special guests. We all lined up back to back to back. But before we get into that, there's a couple of things going on, but we need to recap this entire week, okay? Leading all up to last night, right? Right. And with that being said, y'all already know it's always some hood shit in my recap, right? And last night wasn't nothing but some hood shit. But we're gonna get to last night. Let me start from the beginning. So let's start with this whole snowstorm debacle. Everybody has been bitching about all the snow that's still out in the streets, all the snow that didn't get shoveled up, all the snow that didn't get picked up. Few things that folks didn't take into consideration, okay? Let's get into it. Number one, the reason why y'all still seeing all these piles and piles of snow is because for the last 10 to 11 to 12 days, all of our temperatures have never made it past 20 degrees. Or did y'all not forget that? We are not the only city that went through this entire debacle. Another reason why it was a horrible experience with the snow cleanup this year is because staff is limited. We never recovered from COVID. There hasn't been a blizzard in over a decade. They were not prepared for what needed to be done. Nobody is taking none of this into consideration when attacking the people who are trying to get the job done. Now, let's be real. The ball may have been dropped in areas, but when I tell y'all I ran up and down this East Coast during the snowstorm, and I had witnessed it firsthand, Harrisburg is not the only city that went through trials and tribulations with the snow cleanup. Okay? So stop acting like this is something different. First and foremost, in where I come from, okay, during snowstorms is when we had the most fun because we took intervals going out, shoveling our cars out, shoveling our walkways, laying down salt for the older people in our neighborhoods and make sure that they would be able to get in and out of their homes. That's how we moved as a community. But where did the community go? There is no more community around here. All this community does is complain and talk crazy about one another. We can't even get hand in hand with one another. Moving on to the next thought. That case that been going on for a whole week, council versus mayor, mayor versus council, so on and so forth. Verdict was brought in. Now there's going to be appeals. You know how much money that costs? Another reason why we're short-staffed on everything else. Yeah. Think about it. Money's being spent that shouldn't be spent that could be used in other areas. But nobody's going to be happy until Shapiro, Big Daddy, come here, pop, come here and snatch everything and do what he want to do because we can't get along. That's crazy to me. Grew up all around each other and can't get along for 2.5 seconds to make anything work before the whole city gets taken over by the state. Okay, whatever. I'm good. I know I'm good. God got me, but God showed me every day that he got me, and that's a fact. So if y'all want to keep on playing these silly little games, keep on playing these silly little games. That's on y'all. Not my problem. Yeah. I also went to Justin Douglas's announcement for run for Congress. Interesting meeting. Met a lot of good people. Justin will be joining me here at What It Do Wednesday, next Wednesday, February 11th, and we'll get to question him and talk to him about what he wants to do and why he's running for Congress. So we have Justin and we have Representative Dave Mattson joining us next week. So be prepared for that. I don't want to talk anymore about that. I had to get away for a minute and take my husband on a little birthday trip, so we went to go see Guy Torry. You know, he's also funny. I love him. Him and Joe Torre are pretty funny, but Guy's funnier than Joe, I think, anyway, my own personal opinion. I didn't do nothing else after that. I went to church on Sunday, but that was pretty much about it. Now, let me keep on moving. On Monday, y'all good old groundhog told y'all it's going to be 6 more weeks of winter. I told y'all 3 months ago that we was going to have a horrible winter right here at this What It Do Wednesday stage. I told y'all to buckle up and get ready. This is about to be a horrible winter. The farmers called it. It is not over yet. Everybody think just because I say something, it don't mean nothing. I'm telling y'all what I know to be true. I knew it was going to be a horrible winter because that's what the farmers, whenever they usually say it's going to be horrible, it's usually horrible. So there is that. Couple other fly things happened. Don Lemon got arrested for telling Nicki Minaj off after Nicki Minaj held Trump's hand on stage and talked about how she was his #1 fan. They arrested him and tried to throw him in jail. That's them trying to quell freedom of speech. Okay? Trying to intimidate. Listen to me. Intimidate the journalists and not let them speak their mind. Anything that goes against what they're talking about, they want something done to. You want to know what else is a funny thought? You know the winter trials for the Olympics is going on right now, right? Y'all know Sha'Carri Richardson got arrested too? Ain't that mighty funny how she got arrested during Olympic trials? Yeah, it's to say this is not coincidence, folks. This really ain't. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure this stuff out. I'm just telling y'all, and I've been telling y'all this for a minute now. We about to be knee deep in a race war, and y'all don't even see it. I'm telling y'all what's going on. This is a real thing. This is a real thing. everybody, like I said, is going through all the same things, all up and down. Like I said, we got lighter supplies, lighter workforces. People are complaining about snow removal. We worried about all the wrong stuff. And then in the meantime, your leader told the people of Iran to stop killing the protesters. And his people is right here in our home dirt killing our citizens of America. Come on, make it make sense. Y'all leaders shot out on some real time, and y'all don't even. We need more young people in politics. We need more young people in politics right here in this good area that we live in. We need more young people in church because the young people are not scared of God no more. What happened to that? Our parents made sure we knew who our creator was and what we should be afraid of and who was protecting us through it all. What happened to that? We need more young people in the church and we need more young people in politics because there's no way all of these old rules are going to ever change until new blood takes over and shows them a new way of doing things. Times have literally changed. And as much as we hate the change, we have to accept the fact that there is change. So with that being said, I'm going to just let it go and I'm going to keep talking to y'all like I don't know anything. I'm going to keep on. Also, when there's a snow blizzard and y'all clean your cars off, clean the top of your damn cars off. Y'all going to kill somebody with that flying ice and snow on the top of your cars. It's against the law in the state of Pennsylvania to leave it on the top of your car and drive off anyway. But that don't negate the fact that I was on the highway and it was flying ice and snow off of people's cars that was too lazy to clean their joints off. Now, if somebody would have got hurt, then it's a different ball game. Show some respect. Stop being so lazy. That's the problem with y'all. Y'all lazy out here in these streets. Grown folks just lazy for no reason. Clean them damn cars off. I do want everybody to prepare for 717 Day. That's July 17th. Tell your friends, tell your family, to all the people around you. 717 Day is the day of peace. We ain't doing no arguing. We ain't doing no fussing, no fighting, no shooting. 717 Day is the day that's July 17th that we dedicate in our area to no drama, no bullshit. Okay? Prepare for it. I'm going to talk about it every week leading up to it. 717 Day is the one day ain't going to be no bullshit. No drama. All peace. Okay? Just for the record. Also, real quick, before I get into my guests, because I got some nice guests getting ready to pull up on us. Midterm elections are coming up. Midterm elections are November the 3rd, 2026, folks. 435 members of the House of Representatives are up for re-election. That's all of them. Every last one of them. This is the midterm elections where we can flip this whole script. We need as many people. They already saying it's rigged. We need as many people as we possibly can get to come out and vote. That's why I am starting in February talking about it. That's why I got the people that's going running for anything coming on the What It Do Wednesday platform to tell you what their plan is. We have to flip the script. 1/3 of the senators, which is a total of 33, are up for vote. But this year is 35 because it's 2 empty seats. So that's 35 senators that we get to vote into office. Let's use this wisely, folks. And last but not least, 36 states are re-electing a new governor. 36 states out of 51. Okay, ladies and gentlemen? Okay? More than half. This is the time that we make our voices heard. I know y'all know, vote. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm on. That's the type of time I'm on. Because the stuff that we get ready to talk about in the next few minutes, not my first guest, but my second guest and my third guest and my fourth guest, some of that could be handled if we handled ourselves properly and do what we're supposed to do as far as this voting goes. But first, now that hood shit's over, I want to introduce my first guest that got something special for our city. And I need y'all to give me a second while I get him to the stage. But I got something really special for y'all. So give me 2.5 seconds while I bring my first guest on to our show. Come on, Preston. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. Thank you for hanging tight with me. My first guest, I would like to introduce the good brother, Preston Dent. How you doing?
Hey, man, blessed by the Creator. When I tell you I'm happy to just be here, man, I'm just happy to just be here.
I'm happy to have you.
Absolutely.
Like, I was been waiting for you. Come talk about that movie.
Man, I felt left out. I'm
No,
like, man,
come on,
they
cut it
there
out. You
blowing
ain't
up.
feel-
I'm like, they on there looking good. Nice little studios. I'm like, man, why can't Preston come get it now,
Preston's
man?
here.
All right,
Preston
no
had to say thing one time.
No doubt, Preston here, man.
And Preston said he ready. What happened? 2.5 seconds. You ready?
He here. They said, let's go.
All right. Well, Preston, what you got going on? First and foremost, thank you for the movie. Harrisburg 717, the movie. Thank you. Number one.
No doubt.
What's up with that?
Well, the Harrisburg movie, man, it's like, it's definitely a process when it comes to film. Like, everybody think that it's like an easy thing. You just grab your camera, grab some actors, and put together a movie.
No.
But the actual filming of it's the easy and the fun part. The stuff that you do after that is actually the hard,
real work.
The real work.
Right.
So, I went through the shenanigans, went through the janky editors, went through all that type of stuff. But moving forward, it's 95% done, and it should be ready about April.
Okay. So what's the plan? What do you want people to know about the movie? What's the plan for it?
Well, what I want people
What do
to
you see?
Well, what I see is, first, the Harrisburg movie, like, I actually made people actors. Like, this is like their first time acting. So when people see this movie, they're gonna be like, yo, I didn't know that Harrisburg had this many actors. Like, because I literally had to force people to act. Like, yo, bro, come get in this movie, bro. Come get in this. Nah, man, I ain't no actor, man. Bro, come get in this movie. I'm telling you, got what it takes. And now these people, they got IMDb's, and now they're looking forward to the next acting movie, the next, now they're looking forward to being actors. So that's what I feel good about the Harrisburg movie. Like,
Putting people in the position that they in.
Yeah, because they didn't think that they had an acting career or the pizzazz to be an actor. And now they like, man, look, bro, I can do it.
Right. So I understand exactly what you're saying, because we go back to places where we never thought we would be here. Right. Right. So you start doing something and you like, ooh, maybe I can pull this off.
Yeah.
And then you pull it off and you like, I pulled that off.
Yep, shook a tree and made a leaf.
Man, listen, you putting people on the map. We putting people on the map. Things is about to happen for our city. Our city's on the map thanks to you. Yeah. And I'm almost positive when people, listen, let me tell you something. I always knew these folks could act. You know why? I was a bartender.
Right. Right.
I watched the shenanigans.
You watch it.
It's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde could flip the script. I watch the fellas do their thing and they acting roles with their women.
Right.
With their women, plural.
Right.
You feel me? Okay. I watched that. I watched the wars go down with the women amongst each other.
Yeah.
I watch people sit there by themselves and go from just chilling to wilding out.
Switch
So-
characters.
quickly. So that's all acting. I watch people act around. I know we got talent.
Doing it naturally. Like
Oh, my
like,
God.
they didn't even know. Like they was just doing it naturally. Then now they're like, wow, man, it's easy. I ain't gonna say it's easy, but you know, with a little practice here, there, rehearse
Right.
here, there.
Put your mind to something, you can do
Yeah, yeah,
anything.
you
That's the
achieve
part I
anything.
love for it. That's what I love for it. So is there anything you wanted to spotlight mainly in regards to the movie itself?
Well, the main thing I like to spotlight when it comes to the movie is that, I mean, no matter how hard I work on a project, like ain't no I and we. There's no movie without my team.
Right, right.
There's no movie without the actors. There's no movie without the cast. There's no movie without the people that helped me do it.
Right.
Even though it's a great movie, even though I paid, I had to, I bust my butt to pay for it or whatever. It's still no movie without.
But
the
you're
people that
you're
helped
gonna
me
reap
do
the
it.
benefits of that at the end. Don't worry about that part because it's like anything that your baby when your baby first start like you see your son.
Yeah.
Your son about to be a star.
Yeah,
For real, in real time.
yeah,
Like this is real life. When you water that seed, because at the end of the day, you was a great dad. Let's talk about that. Because I don't get to talk to a whole bunch of great dads all the time. So I'm talking to one today, and I want to talk about that too. Because you raised an excellent baby, and he's about to be a superstar. And although I don't want to put all his info out there, that's because not for everybody. What I know is I watched you with him. Like you know, seeing you out and about.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
know what I mean? And you was always a good man. As far as that go. And when I say that, I mean as far as the dad go, because with the women was different, might have been different when we were younger, because you didn't know how to maneuver everything at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I know I didn't. I worked so hard to get here today to learn how to talk to mine on an even playing field where I don't want them to feel intimidated and not feel like they can't discuss anything with me or have that conversation. And now we're on a level where I know you probably have the same relationship with your babies.
Yeah.
Well, we could talk about anything.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, see, the thing is, like when my kids, like in my house, like being a dent kid, like you have to box and you have to wrestle, like you have to learn how to lose in life. Like if you want to be roller skater, if you want to play soccer, whatever you want to do, you could do that, but you have to wrestle and box.
You have to take the L's.
Yeah, because and my thing is, I want my kids to know what it feels like to lose.
Yeah.
Because if you look at a grown man that loses, he does something. He makes bad decisions when he loses because he's not used to losing. So when
Right.
you look at a wrestler or a boxer, they're used to losing, but they know with one punch they can come back and win. They know with one body slam they can come back and win. So a wrestler or a boxer is not scared to lose in life because they know with one good decision you can come back and win. You know what I mean? So that's what I wanted to install in all my sons, even my daughter.
Yeah.
I wanted to install in all of them, like, listen, you have to learn how to lose.
Yeah, there's no differential when it comes to male or female because in today's world, everybody has to have that same type of mindset.
absolutely.
And I love that. That's nice. I like that. Well, we was the same. Well, my household was kind of the same way. Everybody was in some type of sport and we all was boxers. So
Yeah.
that's a fact. So yeah, that was that. Yeah, you got to lose because if you don't lose, they don't know what it's like. I am surrounded by adults today that don't know what it's like to.
I don't know what it's like.
They don't know what it's like to a no
And
or
they crash out
loss.
once they lose.
Right.
They risk it all. They give
Yeah,
up
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
They give up all the good.
A
if
lot of
they
folks
lose.
is in jail for them losses.
and never coming home.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Stupid stuff. So, first, thank you for gracing my stage. I want to be one of the first people to know when that opening is so we can bust it down.
No doubt.
And we're going to have a party and do it big.
And movie premiere party, like we gonna turn. We gonna turn the whole
Red
city
carpet affair. This is going to be a red carpet. We're going to do it like they do it in
up.
Hollywood.
Yeah, we gonna turn. it up.
Exact same way. Everybody gonna put
Definitely
they
gonna turn it up.
they gonna put their good shit on.
Yeah, all black and fairly come
Ow.
in.
Now,
you
you know,
you
the
can't
gangsters
come in
come
here
in
looking
black.
like you just left 6th Street. Or
No,
Market
no, no, no,
Street.
no, no,
You
no, no,
can't
no,
do that.
no, no, no. It's gonna be a strict dress code.
You come in,
Know
you
that
can't-
when this ain't gonna be one of them events when we tell you it's an all white party and you bust up in there in black.
white
No,
tee on,
right,
all
right,
that.
no,
No.
absolutely not. It will be a strict dress code for this event right here
Absolutely.
because for this event the city needs to turn up and turn out and turn out and turn out correctly.
Yeah,
Right.
definitely.
All right.
Your
So
pants sagging, nah, you're not coming in.
that's right. That's right.
Got Pooh Shiesty masters on. and
No,
all
no, no,
that.
no, sir.
You're
We're not doing
coming
none
in,
of that.
buddy.
This is our grown man, grown woman party right here. This is something that just gonna put
you
us
got
out
to
there.
go.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me, Preston. Is there anything else you want to say before
There's
we?
a few things I want to say before
Go
we
ahead.
go.
Rock out.
Now,
It's
I
yours.
got my new book that I just dropped. It's called Polygamy.
That was my
Now-
next question. What's next?
Even though I don't believe in polygamy, I can't deal with more than one woman. As much as I love women,
That's my
as much as
thing.
I love them, and in my time, I have had my fair share of a beautiful woman.
You
but,
have.
but I can't deal with more than
More
one
than
woman.
one. Okay. I'm glad we
man.
on that subject. I'm glad you said that, bro. You about to? Well, no, I'm not. I'm not. The grown men that I know say the same thing. Grown men say they can't deal with more than one woman.
Yeah, it can't.
And I'm gonna go ahead and agree with you. Know why? Because I always say, and I mean it, and I don't care who don't like it. I don't care who don't want to hear it. All women are crazy. I said it. We are crazy as hell.
Just born crazy. Like they wasn't
Literally.
Yeah,
And
they
it's
wasn't
not our
made
fault.
created. They was just, it's just
We're
part
crazy.
of their DNA.
We got issues, and if something don't feel right, we're gonna act it out, even if we're wrong. And if we're wrong, we're not gonna tell you we're wrong. We're gonna just move around and do something extra special, like we ain't do nothing wrong.
And then the women are tougher. You know, they're smarter.
Yeah,
you know, they make
yeah.
more money now. So it's just
Yeah,
like
it's a new ball game
It's a
now.
whole, it's a whole different war that you fight.
Okay,
now.
but go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting you. I
No,
just,
no, definitely,
I just wanted to put that out there. I love that you said that because
Yeah, so
real
it's-
grown men can't deal with more than one woman.
Yeah, it's
That's
just
real.
a lot. It's a lot. I
That's
got
real.
buddies. Yeah, I got buddies that's in their 40s or whatever. And they
Still trying to juggle with
they
2 or
still
3
feel
women
like they can
and
be
going through
players and all that.
drama.
I'm like, hey, listen, bro, you a better man than me. Like, I don't know how you could do it. You know what I mean?
They can't. They not pulling it off right.
Because a grown woman,
They all over the
demands
place.
a lot from you.
That part.
Like a
That
grown
part right
woman,
there.
she demands
Your
a lot.
attention,
Your attention,
your
your time, your
everything,
emotion,
your emotional, your mind,
devotion,
all
your
that.
Creation, your P-ocean, your E-ocean. She demands.
And
Like,
if you crazy, if you anything like my crazy, any woman that's any crazy like my crazy, let me explain. I got 3 jobs. I take care of the house. I take care of the kids. I take care of everything surrounding me. So if I say I want to do this, that, and the third, and you act like you don't want to do it, oh, I go
a problem.
bonkers.
that's a problem. That's what I'm
Right,
saying.
right,
So,
wronkers.
Imagine having 4 women with that same personality.
Absolutely not.
The average man ain't cut for that.
Not at all.
But the book though, so this is my 8th published book.
Okay.
Now I mean, my last book I dropped, I made into a movie. So this right here, I'm gonna make it to a movie as well.
Okay.
So the, you know, it's like it's my first erotica book.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my first erotica.
I want to
touch
see
a lot
it.
of
I like to
subjects.
read books,
It's
so
my first erotica.
let
This
me
is-
get at one of
it's
those
a spicy
books.
little book, but it ain't raunchy, but it's spicy.
I'm gonna
You know
purchase
what I'm
it.
saying? So
I want to be one of the
that's one
first.
thing got going on, and the next thing is, you know, we working on trying to get this 4-movie deal with Netflix.
Okay.
I'm gonna get this 4-movie deal. I got like 40 written movies, so it's like, I got,
Okay. Let's go.
like I really, you know what I mean? I'm
You
really-
ready to go? Go.
Yeah, I'm ready.
You
to go.
you the Harrisburg Spike Lee. Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Now, and besides that, man, I just want to encourage fathers to be more fathers because
Yes.
you know, you should never raise a kid to not be better than you, and like you should never let the streets raise your kids.
That's a fact.
'Cause if the streets is raising your kids, then you failed.
That's a fact. They get ready to have a brunch from my brother DJ, because he's been working with everybody's sons that aren't there
Yeah.
up at that nativity school. He has put in so much work as a stand-in dad.
Absolutely.
You know what I
I
mean?
went up there with him and talked to
I
the
know.
kids.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I know.
definitely.
You know, that's why I said what I said to you.
Yeah.
I like what y'all doing, and it ain't a lot of y'all for real. Honestly.
And it's real I would say, I mean, even though I know that it is like some moms that make it hard for guys to be fathers, but I can't really give them excuse because, you know, I mean, I went through whatever I had to go through to be a good
Able to
father.
be a good dad.
You know,
That's
sometimes
fact.
we got to take sacrifices and we got to humble ourselves a little bit to, you know, for the better of our children.
Deal with that crazy.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, I mean, we men, so like we able
Women's
to,
crazy is different
to handle it
with every
sometimes.
woman.
Yeah. So like I just try to encourage fathers to be more fathers, you know, because the results will show. Now, I mean, how your kids is probably a way that the parents raise them, you know.
Right. And also, you know, a lot of times the bitterness from the moms cause a lot of drama that some of the dads got to learn to look over and try to just deal with the kids the best way that they can.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know? And I'm sorry that people have to go through that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a I
Yeah.
mean, you know, so it's a rough situation, but at the end of the day, the kids don't deserve to be let down. The kids
Exactly.
don't deserve to hey,
And that's
I
the
was
problem with
fighting
our
for you.
community right now.
Yeah.
A lot of our kids, like 80% of our kids are let down and they're out there on just flying by a whim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And before I go, like, see, now I hear people say like stop the violence, and they say, you know, stop the violence. So my thing is like, how many more years are people gonna say stop the violence without saying, hey, this is why you should stop the violence?
Right.
You know, what's the solution?
That's the problem.
Yeah, because if you,
It's a bunch of complaining, but there's no
yeah,
solutions.
because if
No
if
solution.
a tiger's going to use his claws and his teeth to eat. You know what I'm saying? So like if we keep telling these kids to stop the violence, and violence is a thing that's feeding them, and you're telling this 14-year-old kid that can't get a job, his mom is on crack, his dad's in jail, and he living on the streets, you telling him, hey, you can't do this, you can't do that, so you just got to starve and die. I mean, it's kind of like, it don't make sense.
Don't make sense
So
at all.
us as a people and community, we got to come up with solutions.
That's a fact.
Like we gotta show these kids like how they can make money, legal money,
Legal
like how
money.
They can dream, you know.
That's
them,
why I push the children's entrepreneurships. I push that hard because I want the babies to know you can make a legal living out here without doing anything illegal.
you definitely
Yeah. So I push that hard for them.
can.
So
More legal money.
exactly.
Than it is illegal money. I tell
More
you.
definitely more legal money, and it took me this many years to figure that out. You
way
hear
more
me?
legal money than
Way
it is
more
illegal
legal money than it is illegal money.
more.
So I'd rather run that legal game any day of the week. Do you know how many times how much sleep I didn't get doing anything I ain't had no business doing when I was younger? That's the problem. These kids can't rest because they too busy trying to figure out how they gonna survive.
Yeah, how they gonna eat?
Yeah.
That's everybody's agenda. How are they gonna feed themselves?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's everybody's agenda. So
I
like
get
had,
it.
And see, look, I had put a post up, and I was like, yo, listen, I want to go to these schools, and I want to talk to these kids financial literacy. Like, let's show them the ways that they can make money.
Right.
Like, I'm trying to put together some good brothers and all that. So, like, if I put a post up about anything negative, anything about like that, it'll have
150 views,
3,000
3,000
likes.
comments. Everybody wants to
Yeah.
join. Ha ha ha
Yeah,
ha ha.
everybody praising,
Who
putting hearts, thumbs
who?
up.
Why? If you get on there. And yeah, DJ is a great dude. If you get on there and you call people a bunch of names and want to talk about their business, everybody's here for it.
everybody there for.
But when it's positive and we trying to do something good, not so much.
Yeah, so it put a person that's like trying to be positive, it put them in a mindset like the positive people don't really fight for the positive people. I
Right.
feel like
Right.
if you look at the negative people, like they when you put something negative up, they go on there,
They
cheer it
run
on,
for it.
They run for it. But you put something positive up, look how many positive people is in the comments. Look
Right.
how many positive people was backing the positive person.
Right.
All the people we got in our community that's trying to do something positive, like they get tarnished. Like they
You
get
ain't gotta tell
attacked.
me. You speak. You preaching to the choir
They
over
get
here.
attacked. I'm like,
You know,
wow,
I know.
This person done bent over backwards and did what they could
Trying to
possibly
do the
try
best
to do.
they can do for this neighborhood, and then baby, they give you the business.
Give you the business.
They give you the business, right, wrong, or indifferent. They give you no matter what you do. Trust me, I know.
But man,
Trust.
Tony done sold wet to everybody's grandkids. He done sold fentanyl to everybody's
And they love him.
granddaughter. And he's the kid, and he's heroic.
They love him
They love him. Like they put him on their shoulder. and
Put him
walk
on a
through it.
pedestal.
Put him on the pedestal.
like he's somebody special, and he's nobody
When I
but a
was
killer.
younger, I never looked at it like that when I
Me
was
either.
younger because I was active.
Yeah.
So now
I
that
was
I
very
changed
active.
my life, and now that I see things, I'm like, hold on once. This
I
ain't-
was a part of the problem.
Yeah, I'm like, this is backwards.
I was a part of the problem. I thought that what we were doing was special and we was doing something special. Meanwhile, we were tearing our own selves down.
Yeah, take it from the community.
Always. Yep. That's why I'm wholeheartedly, fully devoted and giving back and trying to do the most that I can to help the other kids see that what I was doing wasn't right. And I had to flip it real fast before I winded up like some of my counterparts.
Right, right, right.
You know,
And see, that's why like my kids, I'm like, you know, the life I lived, you know, I probably was a little bit more active than the average person, you know, the
Right.
life I lived.
right?
So, but my kids, you look at my kids, they're nothing.
Nothing.
They're nothing like my kids say yes sir, no sir. They get straight A's. They talk about going to Cornell and Harvard and stuff like that. Like they don't even know nothing about the streets.
Right. That's the kind of like those are the kids you want right
Yeah, they don't
there.
know nothing about no Berry Hill Street or no Crescent
Good.
Street.
None of that. None of that
Never even
drama.
been there.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Never even been there.
that's most of the youngins nowadays grew up in the suburbs. We done spoiled them, put them in good schools, got them out the way.
Yeah, get out here.
They
Get
don't
out
know
here.
nothing about
Yeah.
none of the drama we went through.
Yeah, get on out of here.
They don't even know it's like that to hit the floor because it's gunshots and might come through the window or
yeah.
none of that. They don't know nothing
And guess
about
what?
that.
I don't even want them to know.
I don't
nothing
want
about that.
no. Absolutely, that trauma is a trauma that we can't get rid of, and we don't want that trauma put on nobody else ever in life.
Man, go to school and never go to school somewhere and move out, go somewhere far and
Right.
start your life there. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because one of the things we dealing with right now is our past traumas and trying to mentally get through them, which was one of our homework questions. It was, how do we know that we need some help mentally before it gets bad?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So where do we get? What point do we get to when we be like, oh, I think I need to go talk to somebody? You know what I mean? Before
Yeah.
I do something stupid.
Yeah.
Or before I lose it. Because I've been ready to snap and pop several times in life, and I had to stop and catch myself because I'd have been in jail or in a grave somewhere, one or the
Bad
other.
decision.
Yeah, bad decisions. So you got to stop and think before you make those bad decisions. But I've also learned that it was a lot of my mental health that was playing with me, and I wasn't dealing with the trauma that I was going through. The only way I knew to deal with that trauma was violence.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's
that
easy. That's the easy way to.
that's the easy way to
that's the
deal
easy
with
way
it.
To deal with it. Yeah.
That's all we know.
Yeah, that's the easy way to deal with it.
That's all we
the first
see.
thing you think of, like, man, I got to take it out on somebody. You know what I mean?
Who told us that we could sit down and talk to somebody and work through it?
Yeah.
Where do we learn that at? Nowhere. Nobody said that we could sit down and talk through it and work through it, because they made that make if you sit down and talk to somebody and work through it, then you're crazy
Yeah.
or you're retarded or something's wrong
Or
with
they
you.
judging you.
Oh, yeah, you're being judged.
You're getting judged.
Yeah, so it took me to get to a place where I didn't care what nobody else thought, think, whatever the case may be, that I realized that, yeah, this mental health thing is real and we need help all the way around the board, because there's a lot of us running around here that have not dealt with any of our traumas whatsoever and are still reacting automatically off of them.
Yeah. So I turned 40 to realize, like, listen, I'm done trying to prove to people that I'm not the same person I was when I was 12.
Right.
Like I've been judged and looked at as a person I was when I was 13 all the way up to I was 40.
Right.
I got to 40 and it's like, you know what? I'm done trying to prove to these people that I'm not who I was when I was 13.
Listen, I don't even want to talk about that. I just joined the church, and a lot of people see my right hand in fellowship. I posted online, and it was a whole bunch of, "Ooh, you going back to church? You going back?" I was always in church. I was raised in church. I just had shied away because I was doing other things. I was working in bars and clubs, and because I was born and raised in the church, I didn't feel comfortable being in the church on Sunday, just leaving the bar at 2:00 that morning, smelling like a bunch of alcohol. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm in a place now that's not where I'm at on the weekends on a regular basis. So I can go to church on Sunday, get back into what I'm supposed to be doing, fellowship, helping the people, showing them that God is the way, He protects us, so on and so forth. But it was a whole lot of criticism behind that.
I'm proud of you though. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm proud of you, man. Like,
I'm working
you know what I'm
on
saying?
it.
See, you know.
Yeah, because to know me,
Yeah, I'm proud
like
of you.
for people to know me, like to know me, like, and you, like to know us,
Yeah, I'm proud
to
of you,
know
man.
us and know that we had to do a complete 360.
Yeah, I'm proud of you. Ain't nothing like a success story. Ain't nothing like a change story. Ain't nothing
Right.
like a person that changed for the better. And, you know, they took from the community, now they giving back. To the
Giving it
community.
straight back. I'm giving it all back. Every bit of it. Everything I took, I'm giving it. I've given and I'm going to keep giving.
Hey, well, listen, I'm rocking with you, man.
I'm with you,
Anytime
too.
need me, man, you already
So
know.
you already
we
know.
tapped
Wait,
in.
wrong hand.
You know,
Wrong
we
hand. I love
tapped
you for
in,
life.
man.
You already know. So thank you for joining me. Anything else before we break out?
Hey, well, listen, whoever see this, you know what I mean, hope we was able to give y'all some guidance, hope we was able to give y'all some insight. Hopefully something touched somebody that's out there listening. Hopefully it saved somebody. Hopefully it gave somebody a peace of mind and maybe thinking the way we thinking or whatever. And hopefully, you know what I mean, the fatherhood thing that it, like, touch some fathers out there that'll make a father want to strive to be a better father?
I'm striving to try to start a group for the fellas. I want to get a Black Panther group going, and I also want to get a group together for black dads that need support.
Wait, well, let me know if I can help in
I
any
got
way.
you. And then you got to come back so we can announce the premiere and party.
Harrisburg
Okay.
movie, you see the shirt?
I see the
Harrisburg
shirt.
movie,
I got to get one.
That's all I wear.
You
is
know I'm
Harrisburg shirt. This shirt
okay.
costs $30. I'm cool with that. All
That's
that
cool.
$100 shirts and $500 outfits. That's done.
Done. That's a wrap.
done dollar.
We only advertising what we
Yeah,
doing.
yeah,
You
yeah,
feel
oh,
me?
yeah.
We only advertising what we
$30 for
doing.
a shirt and I feel good.
Nope, $30. Go and give me my $30 shirt and I'm good.
Like I ain't ate red meat in 4 months. I ain't smoked weed in
Ooh,
7
I'm so
years,
proud
man.
of
I
you.
feel good.
I'm proud of you. I ain't gonna say all that, but I'm
I
proud
ain't
of you.
smoked weed in 7 years.
Okay, well
man.
that's beautiful. That's
I
beautiful.
mean, I was an avid smoker. I'm talking about half ounce a day. You know what I'm saying? So I feel to me, I'm like, wow, thank you, God.
I'm proud of you. Now I'm
Yeah,
proud
like,
of
I'm
you.
like, shit, I ain't smoked in 7 years.
Those are not goals. But anyway, I appreciate it. I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
yeah, we'll get to it one day.
One
man.
day,
Don't worry
yeah.
about it. You'll get to
But
it.
anyway, I appreciate you and I'll see you the next go round.
Absolutely.
Ladies and gentlemen, give me 1 second while I prepare for our next guest, please.
Yeah, 'cause I don't want to
Nope,
break
you good.
nothing. You
No,
know,
go ahead, push it over.
you know, I'm in a
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being patient with me. Now, I have joining me the family of Adelino Jamar Horton. The 20th anniversary of his murder at 3rd Emerald by the Harrisburg Police Department is tomorrow. And I decided to bring the family so they could have a conversation and shine a light on how it's been in the last 20 years, how the family is, and what we would like to see done. So first, I would like to introduce y'all to Karen. Hi, Karen.
Hello.
So, Karen, tell me how you doing, first of all.
I'm doing okay.
Adelina was your cousin,
Yes.
okay? Jamar, we called him Jamar.
Yep, Jamar, yep.
Jamar was your cousin. So I know you can remember it like it was yesterday, right?
Definitely.
I also know when it comes to family and tragedy, we don't like to relive that, right? But with this 20th anniversary tomorrow, it brings up a lot of sore stuff for you, right?
Yes.
All right, what's going on with you?
Well, for me, actually, what I realized leading up to the 20th anniversary is that I never really grieved my cousin. I kind of put, it's like day one, it's like I knew he was going, but it was like, okay, we
You didn't wanna
prepared for
believe
the
it.
service. prepared for the march. And then every day, like I started keeping a memorial down there on Third and Emerald. I would birthdays, his birthdays, the anniversary, just anything. If it was tore down, it was messed up. I'm down there fixing it, going to the cemetery, putting things, and I put. It's like I didn't realize that over the years I was doing it because that was my way of keeping him alive, and I never really grieved that he was gone. I kept, and now I start realizing that it's time for me to finally allow myself to grieve and tell myself it's okay to go on and to live because that's what he would want us to do. So
Absolutely.
most of the time, I think I just kind of got stuck doing that.
I understand that. If can, do you want to give detail on what happened?
I can tell what I can remember. I just remember that I started getting calls on my phone early in it was like wee hours in the morning, and I was laying there and I was that day at night I was already like I don't know I was kind of sad or depressed about something because usually I'll be out that night,
Right.
and then but I wasn't that night, and the phone kept ringing. I'm like looked at the call, I was like man I'll call everybody back later.
Right.
But then I got a call again, and it was my sister, and I'm like, oh, so I answered. She said, "Go up there and find mom." And when I got on the phone, and she told us, and I just heard, all I heard was they shot Jamar. At that time, I didn't know it was by an officer. I thought it was like
black on black line.
right. And then as we got up to my uncle's house and we started, getting some information, and during the whole process, it was like we got different stories of what happened. It was, it all started with a traffic stop. That's something about a possibility of him going down the wrong way. I
don't know how that is because Third and Emerald's a two-way street.
No,
but
they
go
were
ahead.
saying that it was before he got to Third and Emerald, some street in the area that he went down, and they said that they didn't stop them until he got to Third in the Third and Emerald area. So again, still there's so many different stories on that as well.
Right.
So then it was they would say that he was not cooperating with the cop. He fought with him, and that's why he decided that he had to shoot him. And then that wasn't the story. And then at the end of it, they were saying that the last story that I got, if I believe that I'm right, was that he had him from behind. He had him and like down on his knees and had him, and that from behind, and that he was reaching, and he thought that he was reaching, and it was a cell phone, and he thought that it was a gun, so that's why they shot him. So at the end, it was like. It was ruled that it was accident because he thought that it was a gun, but it was his cell phone.
Of course.
But
I have yet to see a police officer be charged in our area for murder, and they've murdered quite a few people, unfortunately. And I know that to be a fact. And my nephew was one of them, Daryl Evans Jr.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So I know all about the police and the shootings and they always rule it accidental and all of that crap.
Right.
And so we just want to make sure that we shine a spotlight on what happened and keep his name alive. Right. So is there anything else that you wanted to say about bringing your other family members?
Sure. I just want him to be remembered for who he was, because when the story came out, they wanted to go back to when he got in trouble, and that was years before he got killed. But he had turned his life around and he was doing good. So I want him to be remembered for who he was before he passed away. He was a loving person. He was every bit of what the word love is. He protected his family. He loved his family. He always liked to make us laugh. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
For us, a lot of our family is from Virginia, so for us that was up here, the small amount that we had up here, the cousins we were more like brothers and sisters instead of just cousins, and so he was just like everything to us, and I just saddened that he wasn't given the opportunity to be able to live his life for him to even
Life
be,
was cut short,
Yes.
unfortunately, for no reason.
right, and he didn't even get to see his son be born because she was pregnant, but he wasn't born yet. So as a son out here that he never got to see and got to
How's he
be a
doing?
part of. He's doing good. He graduated last year,
Yay.
and he got his license.
Yay.
And my uncle just told me that he's now driving a forklift. That he just got a job. I forget where it's at, but he's
So
he's
all
doing good.
trauma don't end in tragedy. That's a
Right.
beautiful thing.
Exactly.
So thank you, Karen, for coming to talk to me. I'm gonna bring on some of your other family
Okay.
members so they can say what they need to get through. And I appreciate you for coming to join me. And I feel like hopefully if What It Do Wednesday is around, we should do an anniversary for him on a regular basis.
Oh, I'd appreciate that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Absolutely. I remember Jamar. yeah. So there's that.
Yeah.
So I will absolutely do an anniversary, and so we're gonna bring on your other family members, and I'll talk to you before you guys leave. Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem. Give me a second. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Thank you so much for your patience with me. Now I have joining me Virginia, also one of his cousins, one of Jamar's cousins. I'm sorry, keep his name alive. Say his name. Adelino Jamar Horton. Yes. I'm
Hello,
sorry.
how
Thank
are
you for
you?
joining me, Virginia.
Thank you
How
for
are
having
you?
us. I'm
Absolutely. Like I was just telling your cousin, I knew Jamar.
Sister.
Yeah.
Yep, that's my
that's your
sister.
sister.
That's my sister.
Okay. Jamar was your cousin. So y'all are
Yes.
sisters and that was your cousin. Okay, got
Yes,
it. All right, I'm on the right
absolutely.
path. I
Yep,
got it
you got
together
it.
now. Sorry. Go ahead, baby. I'm sorry.
So yeah, I first of all thank you for having us. Every year we try to do something. My sister always tries to spearhead it. I should say started, but keeping the memorial down at Third and Emerald together.
always looks
the
nice.
Graveside. Yeah, we try to. And if we forget, she always got everybody's back. She always makes sure that it's nice. People come by, they ask us what happened. So that's a form of keeping his name alive as well. They'll say what happened. Oh, I'm sorry. It looks beautiful. So she does a really good job at doing that when we can't. So this right here is just, another piece of keeping Jamar's name alive. Absolutely.
Absolutely love that for y'all because I feel like he was a good person. He was a great person, actually.
Absolutely.
And we loved him. So,
Yeah, everybody loves him.
Everybody
I
loves
even called him Al, but he was always Jamar. Like you
Yeah.
could call him Al Adelino, but he was
Yeah.
Jamar. Like
he had a couple of names in the neighborhood, but
absolutely.
he was still the same person here regardless.
Yes, for sure.
So, I know you guys miss him a lot. I know
Oh,
that.
I do. For me, like I didn't even realize until my sister just said it. Like I remember crying. I remember losing my voice at the funeral. I couldn't really say what I wanted to say. But I think like her, we just in my mind, I didn't want to grieve him because I felt like I would lose him. Like we would forget about him, Unfortunately, we don't forget people, but when they die sometimes, you kind of move on. You think about them here and there, but I just didn't want his name to be forgotten. So kind of like her, I don't think I ever really fully out and out grieved. I get sad sometimes looking at my kids, especially my son, because he would always say, "Oh, I'm gonna teach him football.
Right.
I'm gonna teach him this. Oh, he's gonna have this gear and that gear." And one of the last things he gave my son, which I still have, is some Rockaware stuff.
Aw.
I still have that hat to this
Yeah.
day that he gave him because that's one of the things he wanted to do. So just keeping his name alive is just so very important to us.
So, like I was just telling your sister, I feel like from here on out, we need to do a regular anniversary. Little, hopefully, What It Do Wednesday still be around.
That would be great.
And
I
hopefully,
hope so,
we'll be
too.
bigger and better by then, and we'll be on a bigger platform, so the world will know who he is. So let us pray we get there. Okay.
Absolutely, for sure.
Absolutely. Is there anything you wanted to tell the people
So
before
for
I
him,
put your
like,
honor
just to
on?
touch on some of the stuff she did,
Yep.
I think the biggest thing for me was when this happened. I remember getting a phone call. Well, I actually talked to him. This happened early in the morning, so I'm gonna say that day or earlier that day. I was in New York, and as they said, he's a protector, and I
Right.
had a little situation going on, and I remember him calling me talking about you good. I'm gonna see him when y'all come back.
Right.
Like, we had this whole conversation, and I was like, all right, we were supposed to meet up that next day. It was Super Bowl. It was supposed to be a big to do. My uncle was still is, what do you call it? Not Philadelphia, I'm sorry. Pittsburgh fan. Of course, we were Cowboys fans, so it was supposed to be this really good, great. Yeah, I know I need that shirt.
You know it. We the
And
best
so-
fans. But go ahead. We ain't
Yes,
gonna talk
we
about
are.
that. We don't want to start no
Yeah,
arguments.
no, we're gonna start arguments if we start doing that. So we was looking forward to that, and I just remember getting this phone call. And I think what bothers me, a couple things bothers me about the whole thing. Of course, the fact that it happened. Other people told us, the news, everybody, like other people knew. Nobody ever
Called the
like out
family.
and out called my uncle, and he literally they lived on Schuylkill Street.
That's
So
crazy.
I get a phone call and I'm just like, what? Like, don't, like, nah, this can't be true. And I remember start calling people and like, nah, we got to get down there. So I went to my uncle's house. I remember going to the scene because I, like, in my mind, nah, somebody's lying.
Mm-hmm.
Not him getting shot by a cop. Of all things, a cop. Not Jamar.
Yeah.
So of course the story was, he was in his then girlfriend's car. His friends were behind him. So they're following each other. So how is it that he gets stopped? The other car doesn't stop. That was one. He lived uptown all his life, so he knows the streets. There's no way he went down the one.
That's what I.
So
and-
all
and
this different streets that
where?
they said,
All the way. Why didn't they stop him when he was one way?
right. So
The
they
wrong
kept
way.
changing it, and every street that they said wasn't a one way. So there was that, and then there was he's coming down the street and he hit cars. There was not one car that he sideswiped when I got there. When we got there, we almost got arrested.
Of course.
Because she's like, you can't go over there. Oh, I'm going to go see my cousin. So I'm arguing with the cop, of course. And my cousin, she goes, he's still there. So they hadn't even moved him or anything. They had
I
the,
remember. You
they-
know what?
and-
And they had left him there for.
yeah.
Okay, we're not even gonna go there.
No, but they had him there, and
Anyway.
they were like, and I said, always said in my mind, they just didn't want us to see everything. But I had to look at it as sometimes they say what you don't know won't hurt you. That I'm gonna say that's true because probably had we known all of that, we probably all would have been in some trouble at that time. So once we found out, like we were the ones calling them, like we called the news to find out what happened. They never like came out. Like we had to call the news and all of that to get information. When I tell you, when they were trying to find his body and stuff, it was a lot.
Cover
It was
up.
a lot of things that went on. The sad part for me is, of course, him being killed by a police officer, and it's not to bash police officers in general
All
or any, because they're
listen,
not all bad.
No, they're not.
But-
Let's be honest. There are some good police officers out there.
Absolutely.
Absolutely is.
Yes.
But there are some bad ones too.
Absolutely. And if I had anything that comes out of it, now, of course, this happened to us and across America, we see stuff like this all the time. Unfortunately, it happens more and more. So, for all the ones that get to the public eye and everybody, for us, it started with Jamar.
Yeah.
And so for my hope would be not just in Harrisburg. I don't live in the city of Harrisburg anymore. I live out Lower Paxton. Let's just say they could use some help in that department too, because you have some cops there that profile and do things like that.
Yeah.
And that's just something we need to change, or else we're going to have more of these
Oh,
situations.
it's gonna get worse, baby.
Absolutely.
It's gonna get worse. Well, ICE coming in here and gonna do what they gonna do. They really gonna be
Absolutely.
profiling us and set tripping on us. If y'all don't know, you better get
They
get
better
to
start
know.
get to know it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So, but just in remembering Jamar, my biggest thing was he was family oriented and he was funny. Like
Very funny.
very funny.
Very
and
funny.
it was like if you were going through something, he was gonna make you
He
laugh.
made you laugh. Yep.
No
yep,
matter
yep,
what.
yep.
And I will tell you, anything you need, he was always there. And that was for anybody, rather you were blood relatives or friends. He was always there to help you. So that's what I remember. That's what I talk to my kids about. It's just to say, hey, it's okay.
Keep him in mind.
Just keep his name alive and do things like that. Do stuff for other people because it definitely comes back for you.
Okay. Well, Virginia, thank you so much for joining me. I want to get
Absolutely.
your aunt on here so she can give us a
She can tell you the
real deal.
everything.
Real deal Holyfield.
Absolutely.
And I appreciate you joining us. And
Thank
like I
you.
said, we will talk more about this anniversary thing we're going to do. Okay?
Thank you so much for having us.
No problem. All right. Push it out. Yep. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your patience. I do apologize for that whole time. I now have Adelino Jamar Horton's aunt,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
Aunt Mom,
Aunt
because
Mom.
you was like his mother here,
Yes.
correct? So you know I'm always an emotional wreck. Everybody knows that. Anybody that watches What It Do Wednesday knows that when it comes to anything emotional like this, I usually go all over the place with it. But for you, I don't like to rehash all of this because I remember how bad it was. I do. Although I wasn't knee deep in it with you, I honestly remember how bad it was. Like I was just telling your nieces, we went through the same situation with my nephew, Daryl, and he wasn't the only one. It was Mike King. It was Daryl. It was quite a few people that died by the hands of the police officer, Harrisburg police officers. So it was a lot going on at the time, so I did pay attention, just so you know. But in your own words, what would you like for the world to know as far as the situation and shine a light on?
As far as the situation, I know that him and his girlfriend and his friend had came from the club from downtown.
Okay.
This girl was a little mad at him, so she got out the car and got in with the friends. So they were coming up, I don't know what that street is, by Still School, and then there's a little alleyway.
Real Street.
Real Street.
It's
And
Real Street,
then,
that little alleyway
then
right
you-
there.
Yeah, in the back of that. What was
Lexington
it?
Street. It's Lexington,
Is
Real
it-
Street,
yeah, it's
all
like
that
a
little
little
area.
alleyway.
Yep.
And anyway, he knew that he had to be at home at a certain time.
Mm-hmm.
And the cops were up at the, what is it, Cleaners? There was 2 cop cars up at the Cleaners.
Okay.
They seen them
6 in Schuylkill.
turn, right? Because he's getting ready to go down the street to go to his house.
Right.
They came, and they said that that was supposed to have been a one-way. I said, I've seen people come back and forth different ways. I've never known that I call it an alley.
Right.
You know, a one-way.
Yeah.
So they went after both cars.
Mm-hmm.
The one cop stopped, you know, his friends. He was scared. He went on and he went down 3rd Street, cut through, went through the alley, came back around Wise, cop behind him.
Right.
Cop pulled him over by Wise
Right.
and like on the 3rd Street
Right.
and cut off at the driver's side. So he couldn't get out on the driver's side. So he told him to, you know, get out the car. So he pulled his gun and he had to climb over the console to get out on the passenger side. So he puts his gun away as he's coming out. And then because I was part of the little conversation that went on at the deposition, they said that the officers said that he became a little frightening. So I was like, well, if you had him come out and you had your gun, why would you put your gun away?
If you were frightened in any
Yeah,
way.
you were scared.
Yeah.
So he had, you know, gotten out. He claimed that he hit him, but it was weird because he didn't say that at the beginning, but because he had him down, face down on the ground, he had his hands behind his back. And now he says, oh, I seen him reach for something. Got scared. I jumped 5 feet back, pulled my gun, and shot him. So I said, well,
That's a lot of time.
in the jump 5 feet back. That's
5 feet back and then shoot
No, it's
somebody.
like, what? And I'm thinking to myself,
He'd had his gun out and already
Yeah,
shot the cop
you-
if he had a gun.
yeah, I'm thinking,
Or whatever he was reaching for.
why would you feel comfortable to put it away if you had it out at the beginning? That didn't make sense. And then the other thing is, like, if you were so fearful at that time, isn't protocol to handcuff them?
Yeah, that is protocol.
You don't have to worry about
Usually
if
they
they're going-
always
Yeah.
handcuff you from the rip.
Yeah, so he said that's his story, and I'm kind of like my
Another
brother's.
police officer getting away with murder.
I am kind of like my brother's right hand, and he was so sick that day, and he says, "Sis, I need you really bad," because he knows I would do anything. So me and my daughter, went down to the scene. They wouldn't let us go over to the body. But we did have some connections because cops came from all different places, and we knew one person from Swatter because they came in with the big thing, and he said, "I got you. I'm gonna check things out." But it was just a sad story that
They
it was
pretty much blocked you
unnecessary.
and your entire family out the entire
Yes.
investigation.
Yes.
And you pretty much had to do your own investigation
Yes.
to find out what really happened. You had to go around and do detective work and ask a bunch of
exactly.
questions. I know what you had to do. Trust me. I know. I can label it from beginning to end how y'all had to go to the news. You had to find out what was going on with the coroner. Whom we've already found out has been shiesty forever and ever, and y'all keep letting him be shiesty. They keep putting him back in office. Make it make sense. But I'm gonna shut up on that one. I can't even think of Marlon, the most recent Marlon Holmes' son, Marion Holmes. Blatant police murders, police get away with it, and taxpayers pay for it every time.
And like you said, they have good and they got bad.
Yeah.
I've encountered one time a bad one too. I'm there calling for help. I'm leaving, and he's like, "I choose you because I'm tired of coming here." What? What am you doing? And he tried to threw me in a car, and my mom was like, "She didn't do nothing." I don't care. I'm a blame her for something. And my mom had to come down there, but I was sitting back there. I'm thinking, I was like praying. I was like, "God, I don't even know what's up." And he went over to the girl and said, the lady said, "Let her go. She shouldn't do nothing. She don't have no record. We're going to make her a record. We're going to make her a record."
Wow.
And they tried to do that same thing. And Pianka's office said, "She's a good girl. She don't do nothing wrong. What are you? You're the issue." He was acting up there. So it's still dealing with like the Harrisburg police. But like you said, you have good and you have bad.
Yeah.
But later on, they found out exactly who and what he was about. And they did get rid of him eventually. But it was a sad thing because some were nervous of certain people. They like,
That's
know how
my
you
argument.
got some in control.
Yeah, that's my
enabling.
argument. I keep telling them we need more. Shout out to the local black police officers that were just inducted into the police force too. Shout out to them because Lord knows I know y'all know. Y'all know how we move. Y'all know how we think. Y'all gonna work with us. I know that. But I also know that's been my main qualm for a long, long time is our police officers come from everywhere else and don't know how to work with us or deal with us. And then here we have with these races, because all in these mountains surrounding us is nothing but the KKK and the Brown Boys. I keep trying to tell the people that's where they camp out at. They literally not far from us at all. And that's where they pull a lot of our police from.
And you see how sometimes they're just drive-through towns
Yep.
with the flag.
Yeah, absolutely.
No fear,
So, number one, my apologies for everything you and your family had to endure for this entire time. And I truly am sorry that you never got justice for the murder, because it was a murder,
It was.
any way you look at
was.
it. I'm sorry that you guys had to go through that. Again, as I told your nieces, we will do this at least once a year to keep his name alive and shine light on how many times people have died at the hands of the police and there has not been any repercussions. And it's a sad state of affairs.
It is a sad story.
May I ask how you dealt with your trauma? Did you get some psychiatric help? Did you
No,
get
for
some
me, I have God in my life. So I pray and he gives me strength and, he helped me to stand and encourage the family and everybody who was really going through it. Is, like I said, especially my brother. My brother is still struggling to this day.
You might need the help then.
He's gone through a lot, and even when this time of year comes, it's tragedy for him. Like, he doesn't want to keep remembering, it's hard on him.
I get it.
To keep playing it in his head and playing it over and over again. It's like a record just going over and over again.
Right.
So that's my baby, and here I am, helping with his son. I wish my baby could have seen his son. It's like a little him.
Right.
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 Said, so.
Yep. And Auntie, I am praying for him, Cedric. But I also know that he's a good police officer. And I know he grew up with us, and I know he's going to treat us with respect and love. And I'm Glenn, I'm shouts out to any young man of color. If you want to join the police force, please do. Please, we need you as a group, as a community. We need you. I was just saying we need more young people in church. We need more young people in politics. And we need more young people in that police department.
In that police department.
You're right. I completely slipped on that one.
Definitely, because they can relate a little bit more and they can be able to deal with it in a different way than, like you said, some on the outside.
Right.
know?
Absolutely. So, we just going to have to do this every year, no matter how hard it hurt. And if anybody in the family needs some assistance as far as trauma and mental health, I have a perfect person.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So keep me in mind for that. If you need any
I
assistance with
definitely will
somebody
get
to
that
talk
from
to.
you, because
For sure.
that is
She should be joining my show, hopefully, if not this month, one of these Wednesdays coming soon. It'll be within the next 3 or 4. My mental health expert. I got a psychotherapist that can get us through anything, because she got us working on this mental health on a regular basis.
We all need some mental health.
And we do, because we are, as a people, as a people, we carry a lot of trauma that we didn't even know we were carrying from way back when. So we got to start talking it through, working it, and we are now finding that as a group, if we come together and talk about it, like we are doing.
Like with society today, it's like the
You're
norm,
not alone.
The norm. You see it constantly. So we all do need that support. That
Right,
mental
and we are
health
not
does help.
alone. We are not alone. We are all together in this, okay?
Yes.
Miss Penny, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I really appreciate you coming to see me.
You're welcome.
And again, I'll see you guys in a year.
Okay.
Okay?
Alrighty.
All right.
Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and I have a special guest, and this one's gonna freak y'all out. This is a comedian, and he is my friend. His name is Anthony Pickle, and we call him the Comedian Pickle. How you doing, Anthony?
Hello, Shanti. Well, thank you for
Shantae.
having me, Shanti.
Absolutely, that's okay.
I almost welcomed myself. I love your outfit, though. What did you
Thank
Wednesday?
you.
It's beautiful.
Yeah, I got a bunch of these.
Custom merch, right?
Yeah, you better believe it. We got to get it how we live. You
I
know
love
that.
it. I've been watching the show too. That 717 day. I
Okay.
love. That's a great concept. I think that
Yes.
should be 24/7. If
I
I'm being
do
honest.
too. Well, we do trying to take it one day at a time.
Of course.
So, let your friends know 717 day is the day of no drama for
Calm
the
it down.
717.
If there's anything if people know about pickle, it's save the drama.
Yeah, say the drama. I
We don't
love
need it.
that.
We don't need it. There's too much already.
So, Pickle, how long you been a comedian?
Oh, going on 3 years. 3 years in April.
Where you be performing at?
All over. Actually, this area is a great area to get going with it, to get started. You know, they got some great clubs. There's open mics all over. There's the Harrisburg Comedy Zone in New Cumberland. I love that spot. My buddy Damien, he was just featuring this past weekend. Damien
Okay.
Robinson, he was killing it.
Okay.
The Church of Satire out in Hanover. They're amazing. They do local shows all the time. They're always giving up-and-coming comics new chances. They got touring comics coming in.
So, I am a comic fanatic. I was just at the Baltimore Comedy Factory last weekend. Like I was just saying, I just went to go see Guy Tori.
Goodness.
Anytime you got a show going on, let me know. Send me a flyer.
Oh, yeah.
You got my info.
Absolutely.
Send me a flyer,
Yeah.
and I'll see if I can swing through and check you out. Because I like to heckle comics. Because if y'all ain't funny, I like to tell you about yourself.
We dealt with our failed show at Hecklers once or twice.
I'm quite sure you have.
Yeah. I had this one guy, he yelled at me. He said, tell a funny joke. I was mid through my set. I said, all right. You want to tell a joke about your mom or should I? Let's go.
Not to start talking about that man's mother. Oh,
Ooh.
Lord.
Well,
Lord.
it got him to stop.
So how do you like performing in front of a bunch of people? Is that something different for you, or?
I love it. Absolutely. Once you do good, you get the bug, I call it.
Okay.
I mean, it's tough. You know, I'd shake, you know, at first I would just be reading off the paper, and a lot of people do that, but it's just, you got to keep going. You can't get better without doing it, you know? And
Okay.
even if you do have those nerves, you got to power through it. You got to push through it. If you really want something, you know, you can't let some second thought stop you from it.
That's right. That is absolutely right. So I feel like sooner or later I'm gonna want to come see you, but in the meantime, in between time, I would like to hear some of your jokes.
Yeah, absolutely. I got a couple pulled up over here. I don't know how friendly, how PG I got to be or anything.
No, you don't have to be PG. I cuss all the time. Fuck, shit, bitch. I hate all of them.
Thank
I love
goodness.
'em. I use them all.
I'm not known to be a clean comic. I'll tell you that much.
They're usually not that funny.
No, the clean one. No, not so
Not
much.
really.
Right? I
Not
feel
so
like
much.
comedy's a freedom of speech.
I keep telling people I cuss because even in my conversation, if you don't use a certain cuss word, it ain't spicy enough.
right. You got to pepper it up.
Like if I'm laying somebody out and I say, you know what, you're stupid. Instead of saying you a stupid bitch. You
Oh,
know what I
my
mean?
goodness.
It's two different hits.
It's a fact.
You know, you're
Yeah,
just
yeah.
stupid.
It's the
You
difference
stupid
between
bitch.
Yeah.
You feel the hit?
Yeah.
It's different. It's a different hit.
One's a shove, the other one's a
Punch in the eye. Exactly.
Let them know you care. Let them
Exactly.
feel your passion.
Exactly.
That's what we try to do
Got to
as
put
comics.
spice on that thing all the time. Got to put some flavor in,
Yeah.
seasoning.
Some seasoning. Okay. We'll see what we got here. Some of them are silly. Some of them are more serious.
Okay.
But, so my friend, he offered me his pen the other day. You know, I'm a comic. We write down all the time. I told him, no thanks. I'm trying to quit drawing.
Not drawing.
Trying to quit drawing.
You
I'm going
always
through
Sound
withdrawals
like you
right
be
now.
drawing. Pickle's a drawer.
That was an example of a bad joke.
Okay.
Oh man, you know they say they can't all be winners. That's what they say.
Well, Preston just said we got to lose sometime to know what it feels like.
Yeah.
He just said that. So, go ahead. I'm listening.
We'll keep trying. I actually got to credit this one to my buddy Jesse, who hooked me up with Collab Creation, and I really love this place. But I got pulled over the other day. Right, the cop pulls me over. He says, "I think I smell weed." And I thought quick. I was like, well, whoever smelt it dealt it.
Now whoever smelled the Delta. I'm glad you said that, because if I get pulled over and he say that, I'm just gonna say it. I promise you. Pickle said whoever smelled the Delta.
Yeah, no, you call him a stupid bitch and you keep going.
No, you try to get me in the ice facility now. No, I'm not going to the ice facility, sir. Absolutely not.
Goodness, no.
Here's my passport right here.
It's just a card that says stupid bitch on it.
No, I'm not gonna call this stupid bitch. Nope. If I get pulled over, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna tell you right now. Instant
It does
cry.
work.
Let
Yeah.
me tell you, I will cry at the drop of a. You want me to cry?
I would no.
I will
We're
cry
keeping it
right
light here.
now.
We're keeping it light.
Because. What?
We got a demand. We got a request coming in. A request on the chat. yeah. Calling number 5.
I feel like I don't understand why I was pulled over, and I'm gonna have to explain to my people that I'm taking too long to get home, or I could cry at the drop of a.
Are we gonna play it out? I'll be the guy.
No, you won't be the cop. You will not be the cop, Pickle. That is not a good look for you. No, hell no.
I already told my friend.
Officer Pickle.
I'd be a dirty cop. If I was a cop.
You do look like the dirty cop on what was the movie? Training Day.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that
I
was
can't
yeah,
think of
you
his
do,
name,
you
but he's
favorite.
real famous.
He is
He was in
famous.
the Black Phone.
If you take that
Right.
them glasses off and
Right.
get a little shave this way,
Should I do the dramatic?
not throw the glasses. You know how they be doing that now, throwing the glasses.
No,
no,
it's
no,
a
no, no, no,
pervert.
no. We can't afford them like that no more.
I don't have insurance on.
You know, you can come hang with me anytime. We will sit here and be simple all day.
All right. So I was
Okay.
going for some love. Knuckle
Okay.
love.
Oh, I'm sorry, I missed it. Let me bag it.
We're
See,
close, but not that close.
I just met you, Pickle.
I'm already in love. That's it.
Pickle. Pickle, you ain't tall enough.
Look at these bears.
Oh, yeah, those is our Valentine's bears. My friend makes these. So I post them, on the table so the people can see them. So if you want to buy something nice for your loved one, we got bears.
They're beautiful.
Aren't they cute?
Yeah.
This one has a candle in it and some stitch stuff for the babies. So this kid friendly.
Oh, yeah.
And this is lady friendly. Balloon, pen, a Bible story book for women.
It's pretty much everything you
a
need to
scrubber.
survive.
Yeah, yeah,
It's-
yeah. I mean, and got something to wash yourself. You can read a prayer and pray you make it through. I don't know what's in the back there. A balloon for air in case you need some oxygen.
I think this is a scarf back here.
No, okay, there's a
fancy
scarf in there. That's what I'm talking about. You can tie your hair up. So yeah.
You know, I love bears because when they eat you, they start at your ass because they're givers, like me. All right. I thought you wanted to joke. Oh, goodness.
I wasn't ready.
I'm bombing over here, Jesse.
I
Save your
wasn't
man.
ready. I wasn't ready. You gotta give me. I can hear it.
Thank goodness. I'm hitting somewhere. Thank goodness. So give me a life raft or something.
Yo,
I'm drowning.
I cannot right now. Do you know? You discombobulated me with the eating ass thing because he's a giver.
Gets him every time.
Gets him every time. I know it discombobulates the whole entire room. I know they was looking at you like, huh? Who's the giver? Where?
Usually after that, I'll point them out. Be like, just like you, sir, right? You're a giver. Real recognized. And
And they be ready to run up there, don't they?
they love it. They usually love it whenever I shout out to a crowd member.
Makes them look like they better than they are. That's what it is in the bedroom.
I'd say everybody wants a
My
spotlight.
girl Nisha's here that made these
Hey.
beautiful bears. That's she her eating the ass and came busting in the room. The maker of these bears.
Oh my God.
Show the bear. The maker of these bears heard eating ass and broke up in the studio. Like ain't nobody
I'm
finna
gonna be
eat
the
no ass in
spokesman for
here,
these.
sis.
That's it. I'm gonna be the spokesman for these.
You gonna be the spokesperson
No,
for the
like
Valentine's
QVC.
Day bears?
I'm gonna be right there. QVC.
Yo, I hate it. Yo, it got so crazy in the studio the last 5 minutes.
There's a bit
It
of
got
energy.
so crazy in the studio the last 5 minutes. I started sweating and everything.
Me too. No, yeah.
Start
I think it's
talking
that
about-
steam heat going on.
It's Project Heat. Don't play with me. See,
Oh,
you,
oh my
Pickle, you
goodness.
don't know what that Project
I didn't
Heat
mean to
is
disrespect the
about.
heat.
No, you don't understand the levels of the heat. I'm just breaking down the levels.
turning up the heat on me right now.
No, this is Project Heat because. wait. I gotta come about this thing because y'all know I'm always going through some things. All right.
That's really heating up.
Meanwhile, it ain't nothing but menopause. Jesse gonna have to come join us. Jesse is a comedian too, right?
So far, one of the best around.
He said so far. Yo, I'm fucking kidding with you right now. That motherfucker said so far. Because Jesse's new to the game, right?
Oh yeah, but he's killing it. He's one of the best comics around.
Well, you just said you was killing it and we eating ass.
Multiple people can be killing it in one time.
Okay. Just making sure. But so this time is your because it was like a kind of depressing. You brought the liveliness back to the show. Let me just say that because we were having conversations about that bad things that happened, and you came in. First of all, you brightened up the show. Let's just say that. You were like a light.
It was an honor being here.
You're like a light. So that's number one. And then number two, you brought some joy and laughter into the game after with some sadness. So I really appreciate that. So what I would like to do is start having a comedian come join me on a regular basis so we can talk shit
Oh,
and
man. We can
practice
make that
y'all
happen.
damn jokes because you're going to need some more practice. What else we got that phone? What else we got that damn phone?
I thought you wanted to read. You can try one if you want.
No, I don't.
No,
you,
but
this is
seriously,
your
though-
job. That's not my job.
I tell you what, though, that's
What?
one of the best parts about comedy is being able to bring joy into the world.
Absolutely.
And we're gonna get back to the jokes.
So at the end of the day, just know that we laughed regardless.
Yeah.
And if somebody laughs, you did your job.
Oh yeah.
If don't nobody laugh, then I don't know what to tell you.
You can't get worse after that.
You damn sure can't get worse if you can't get no laughs. And that's a fact.
So
Jesse spit
I don't know.
out of here so damn fast. Go ahead.
he's got a small bladder.
Now he got a little bladder.
I don't know if you heard. I got fired recently.
Why?
It was terrible. TSA, sons of bitches. They fired me. Apparently, after a pat down, you're not supposed to sniff your fingers.
That's like sniffing the couch after somebody get up. You're an asshole. You're not supposed to say.
illegal?
No, that's not. And I'd have smacked the shit out of you if you'd have pat me down and sniffed your thing. Well, you're a guy.
I tried
so
to
that
explain
was it.
myself. I was in the office. I wasn't sniffing my fingers. I was licking them.
Oh my God, you freak.
They say you're still fired. Still counts.
White people's freaky and black people's freaky is two different freakies. Can I just say that?
I believe that.
Okay, I just want
Yeah.
you to know that. And we're gonna start comparing notes.
Oh, okay.
Because I feel like I need to get in your world. You need to get in my world so we can start understanding the other worlds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, when worlds collide. That's. I'm cool with that. So what kind of?
Because
freak you
y'all
wanna
over
talk
there
about?
eating ass. Y'all over there eating ass.
I gotta think-
You're sniffing fingers after pat downs. It's a lot of freaky stuff going on over there, Pick.
I'll tell you what. I love it when a squirter says, "Look how far we've come." That's an achievement for both of us.
Get the
You know
hell
what
off
I
my
mean?
show, Pickle. Pickle, get the hell off my show. No, but for real, I got some big things coming up, right? And I do want to have some comedians join me, okay? And
Yeah,
Pickle, because you're one of my first ones, get that phone book up. Get that phone note up. Get your phone,
Yeah.
get your little notebooks.
Yeah,
I need you to be able to flip the pages and run them down, okay?
For comics?
Yeah, no, for jokes.
Oh,
God
for
damn it.
oh, you want more jokes?
God damn it.
I got them right here. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
well,
They
I
ready?
need you to be able to run them down.
I was just talking about. You want another joke?
I'm
Yeah,
listening.
you ready? This guy, he's a great comedian too.
Okay.
Brooks. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I got fired from TSA. It's never hard. It's never easy getting yelled at when you're at work.
No
Right?
shit.
No, but I mean, some jobs it's got to be easier than others. Like if you work at a helium factory, and your manager comes running over, he's upset. God damn it, Anthony! That's 3,000 units down the drain. You're out of here.
So he was sniffing the helium, sounds like. Huffing helium. Huffing helium.
like you said, white people are freaky.
Yeah, sounds like it. Y'all do use everything. Everything.
Oh, yeah.
I said it. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
said it, damn it. Pickle, I love you. Come
me
back.
too.
What's your Jesse, I know you. Who's the new guy? Lumberjack. Hi, Lumberjack.
Andrew Brooks.
Andrew Brooks. I heard of you, I think. How long you been a comedian? Around in these parts, right? Comedy Zone. Couple times. Yeah.
Lancaster
Yeah,
regular.
yeah. The Lumberjack.
We're all over the comics. you can't throw.
You know I keep calling you the Lumberjack because of the long hair and the beard. I love a lumberjack. I'm just being honest. You know, I'm a ginger kind of
I got
girl.
one
My grandson's a ginger, so you know what a ginger is, right? He's a ginger. He has red hair. Yeah, he's a ginger. That's what gingers are. We call them gingers. Oh, I'm sorry. Come on, in our world. In my world, we call the redheads gingers. Okay? You remember Ginger?
Ginger
The
Spice.
island? Gilligan's Island, baby.
Oh, okay.
Gilligan's Island,
I'm gonna have to
Ginger.
fire up Reddit. You keep talking about it.
Oh, I
have
might
that?
be
Can we
too
bring it
old.
up? Can we
That
bring up
might be
Ginger?
too old for y'all. I'm sorry. I'm an old head. Gilligan's Island might be too old for y'all.
I don't mind. Yeah.
You might gotta go check that out.
I caught that reference. Yeah.
All right, baby. Well, it's time to go, Pickle. It's been real.
Yeah.
Nice talking to you. You got to come back.
Thank you so much.
Jesse, you up next. You know that, right? Okay. And then, Brooks, we're going to have you come through and holler at me, too, okay? All right. So I got more comics coming in the weeks to come, ladies and gentlemen.
ready?
Thank you so much for coming to see me. I need to tell the people what I'm doing this weekend, and then we getting the hell out of here. Did you guys get a bite to eat? I got some food back there.
I'm about to. Yeah. It looks really
Go
good.
get y'all something to eat. Make sure y'all get a bite. You're very welcome. See you, Pickle. All right, ladies and gentlemen, before I get out of here, let me tell y'all what we got coming up real quick. Big Mike got 1,001 things going on. Look at that. February 3rd, 4th, 5th. Do we ever sit down? 6th, 7th? 13th, 14th. God, he got 2 events on the 14th. You a lover and a magician on Valentine's Day, big guy. I hope your lady going with you to all these working events you got going on Valentine's Day. Yeah, I'm talking about you, and I hope she see this. She better be going with you. You working all this time on Valentine's Day, sir. My husband's working on Valentine's Day too, so Pickle think he's slick. Freaky ass white boy is a 69 guy. Yo, leave my friend alone, Moiz. Leave my friend Pickle alone. And then I got the Galentine's fundraiser brunch. That was sold out Saturday. We're going to have us a good time at that. Then we got the comedy show on the 20th, ladies and gentlemen. February 20th, we got the comedy show, the Love and Laugh comedy show. My cousin Shuby is one of the comedians. Please start getting y'all tickets now. It's at the Village in Lancaster, and we are going to turn up for sure, big time. Please believe. It's Love and Laugh comedy show. What? No, it ain't. What is it? Love and Laugh. What it say? Love and what? What the hell? What is that word? It's a T on the end. Why is there a T? Jermaine, Joker, nah, bruh. Bring that back. Joker. Who the fuck did this flyer, bro? I just noticed, and Ivan pointed it out. I want that to be known too. We're gonna put that out there. Ivan said, "What is that word?" And I had to look at it 3 times. I love and laugh. No, wait, that ain't laugh. Anyway, starring Stiletto, he gonna keep on pushing away from it because he don't want me to talk about it. Joker, what the fuck? Anyway, Shuby, you're associated with a retard on the flyer part. Anyway, right after the comedy show, CL Smooth is performing. So we gonna party all the way into the CL Smooth. We gonna turn up and turn out. So make sure it's at the Village in Lancaster. The address is something 50 something street. I'll post it. I posted at a later date, but it's on the flyer. So we're gonna be at the Village in Lancaster, and most y'all know where the Village is. We've been going to the Village for years. Now Sunday is Jersey Sunday at Goodwin Memorial Church. That's my church. Goodwin Memorial Church. It's also Super Bowl Sunday. Oh, I'm sorry. And the Super Bowl is on Saturday. I forgot to post that flyer. And when I say Super Bowl, I mean all the men in the city make all different types of soup. S-O-U-P. Soup. And you can come try them out. It's at the Able Hall on 200 Gibson Street on Saturday. You can come try the soups out, and if you like them, you can purchase a big bowl. But they give you little samples of all of them so you can see which ones you like in case you want to purchase. And that's the best thing. We always get big bags at that. And then after the Super Bowl on Saturday, which is for the soups, the actual Super Bowl is on Sunday. It's Jersey Day at the church, and you can come catch the Super Bowl game in action up at the S Club on 7th Street. Last thing I want to talk about, last and least, this is the last thing I'm going to speak on. I don't appreciate how y'all allow all of these white women to attack these black women, midtown white women, always coming for the black women, always talking crazy, and then soon as we say something back to them, then they feel attacked. Then they're scared for their lives. Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You don't get to talk to people crazy on social media and think ain't nobody gonna come back and say nothing back to you. Now, if you got an issue with somebody being on the clock while being on social media, that's a different ball game. I have nothing to do with that. But what you're not going to do, I don't give a fuck what time of day it is. You're not going to talk crazy to me on social media and think I ain't going to call you a bunch of slut assholes, because I am. I am. On social media. Just like you come for me, I'm gonna come to fuck for you. I'm trying to figure out what make y'all think that it's okay to come for these women, and then y'all be co-signing this shit. Wrong, right, or indifferent. At the end of the day, we still black women. And then white bitches thinking I said what the fuck I said. Them white bitches think it's okay to talk crazy to us online, and then when we come back for they fucking necks, we the wrong ones. Stop with the bullshit. Stop co-signing that bullshit. We're not going for that. We're in the wrong climate for that bullshit. And I keep telling y'all, at the end of the day, we're going to have to come together as a crew. Y'all better clock that fucking T, okay? Because it's about to get real around here. Now, y'all have a good rest of y'all night. I'm the fuck out of here. I'm sick of y'all. I'll see y'all next week with my other guests. Night, night. Yeah, go to fuck the bed.